Welcome back to Mac Talks. Football and Liverpool have won that game. A great win for Liverpool against Chelsea 2-1. But unfortunately, it is the FA PGM all that we are going to talk about it again. I mean, I will talk about the game. It was a really good game. It was an exciting game. It was the sort of game that you would want to see from Liverpool versus Chelsea. It was first versus fourth, and the game really lived up to their expectations. The both teams really went at it, but unfortunately, we have to talk about the referees. When I did the review for the Manchester City game, I said that I really hope that this game does not get spoiled, that this game is not does not become a controversial and people don't really talk about the referees and they focus on the game. But unfortunately, I forgot that we are talking about the corrupt people at that PGM or ML, at that corrupt institution that is headed by a corrupt person like Howard Webb. I'm so pissed. You are gonna say Arsenal fans being salty and whatnot, but I really don't give a fuck at the moment. How is Jota? How is that tackle on Jota not a red card? It is at the same position where Saliba made that tackle. It is the same distance. It is the same scenario. There is another player coming up forward at where Ben White was as well. So I just don't know how that is a yellow card and how can you send off a William Saliba? I mean, it is becoming so freaking obvious. It is so fucking blatant that they are cheating their way to the league. You can, I cannot form my words at the moment. That's how pissed I am because of that decision. I have to talk about the game. I would say it was a really good game. I enjoyed that game. As I said, it should be a game like that when you can see those two teams going really at it. Even though that as I said, I personally think that is a yellow card. That is not a wrong decision. I'm not saying that it is a yellow card. I said that yesterday when I did the review for Arsenal game. It is a yellow card. There is no way, like, the distance between that is literally at the halfway line to go towards the keeper, and you have a defenders at your back. There's another defender coming from the other side as well. There's like almost it is a 50-50% chance at that moment. You cannot really, if the striker is or if Jota is at the almost like 20 yards ahead of him, then it's a red card. It was the same yesterday as well with Saliba. It was the same situation, but that time they overturned it and they gave it a red card. This is the problem with the PGM all, that the inconsistency of these idiots who are and at this moment of time I really have accepted that it is not inconsistency. They just favor who they want to favor, and then they just fuck off. They fuck people up who they want to fuck it up. Fuck up. It's as simple as that. I'm so fucking pissed again. Every weekend is the same shit. We have to sit here and we have to talk about it. One day it is their decisions are affecting the title races. Another weekend it's affecting the people who are going to qualify for the Europe. Another weekend their decisions are affecting the people who are going to get relegated. So it is all fucked up. If we come to the game, it was a very good game. I have to give credit to Chelsea and Liverpool. I thought it was going to be a very close game, and it ended up being a very close game. Chelsea really did surprise me, they keep on surprising me every weekend. I thought this game might end up in a draw, and for majority of the game, it looked like it was going to end up in a draw. Both the teams really went for it. Both the teams created a lot of chances, and Chelsea had a majority of the possession at Anfield. I think the thing is, because almost the same, both the teams play with the same way. The type of the philosophy that Slot and Maresca have is almost similar to each other. So both the teams were set up in the same way, and both the teams played the same way. So it was quite interesting to watch. Liverpool get the penalty. Was it a penalty? It was a clear penalty. Like, how can you make that tackle? You don't get the ball. You clip the player, and he goes to the ground. Mohamed Salah steps up and he scores the goal. Scores the penalty. It's as simple as that. 1-0 to Liverpool. Then Chelsea go ahead and they equalizer through Nicholas Jackson, and then the third goal. I would say the second half goals by Liverpool and Chelsea both could have easily been avoided. Both were defensive errors. How easily it was for Chelsea to make that pass to get the ball towards Jackson. Three Liverpool defenders are there, and he easily gets the ball, and they cannot do anything with him. He scores the goal, and then that that Liverpool goal, that Curtis Jones goal. He's gonna get the praise for making that run. But I think firstly, of course, you have to give credit to Mohamed Salah for picking him out the way that he did. But then the Chelsea defense, like when you look at it in the replay, it looks so bad for Chelsea, and I think Maresca is going to be so pissed at what his team did during that moment in time. Like, they are just standing six. You can literally see when Salah crosses that ball, there are like 5 or 6 Chelsea shirts in that area, and all of them are standing. Nobody is picking Jones's run, and when they realize what is happening, it is already too late, and he has already scored the goal. So it was a very poor goal to concede by Chelsea. It was a poor goal to concede by Liverpool as well. But then again, like, it was a game like that where both the teams really went for it, and Chelsea, even though when they went back down, they equalized. Liverpool take the lead again. Chelsea still try to create chances, try to score the goals, but they were really not able to. I think it was a good performance from both teams. It was a good game of football. I enjoyed it as a neutral, even though I was hoping that Liverpool would draw points. As an Arsenal fan, I have to do that. But in the end, I would say Liverpool deserve to win the game, because in big games like that, what matters is the team who takes their chances, and Liverpool were the team that took their chances, and they made sure that they got the points. And Mohamed Salah, again, he scores the goal, and that the way to have that instinct to to know that Jones is going to make that run, and to put the place right, to put the ball right at his feet. It was a really good performance and good assist from Mohamed Salah. Again, you cannot stop saying good things about a player like him. He is probably one of the best players in the world at the moment. He is quite underrated. I will say it again. He's not recognized as he should be, and there are other reasons which I don't want to get into it right now, why he's is not that appreciated. One of them being the color of his skin. But let's not go down that road, because I'm quite pissed courtesy of the PGMO. And again, I like. I said the same thing yesterday after the Arsenal game. I said the same thing after the Man City game, and again I'm saying it again after the Liverpool game. Why do we have to sit here and we have to suffer because of these idiots in charge? We could have easily have a normal games. There are so many there are so many leagues in the world. I watch football from all the 5 leagues every day. I watched 7 games yesterday from all the 5 leagues. I watched on Friday. Today I already watched Napoli played. I watched the Atleti game. I watched Fiorentina play. I watched and City play. Now I watched the Liverpool game. Now I'm gonna watch 3 games in the end. So like the thing is, there's only the Premier League where almost every weekend, every single day, you are questioning the referees. You don't see it in any of the leagues. Why is it that? It is quite simple, that this organization is corrupt to the core. Like, all of them are there just to make money. There is favoritism. They want to favor their team, the team that they want to, and they just take the piss out of any other teams that they don't like. And it has been going on for almost like 10-20 years, and it's not gonna stop. Now you have a person like Howard Webb, who has openly admitted that he used to favor Manchester United, and he used to favor Sir Alex Ferguson. So when you have a corrupt person like a Webb at the top, you are gonna see situations like that. I will say it again, I'm not saying that it should be a red card for Chelsea player Tosin, I think, who made the challenge at Jota. I don't think it's a yellow card, because it's not a yellow card. It's like, it's just common sense. He is at the halfway line. How can you expect to give somebody a yellow card? But there is no consistency. You cannot the thing is, how much I say here, it doesn't really matter, because it's going to be the same shit every weekend. Next week we have Liverpool versus Arsenal. It is one of the biggest games of the season. It is gonna be two teams who are fighting for the title, going at it. And as an Arsenal fan, the one thing for me is, like, I'm not really that much worried about Liverpool. Of course, I'm worried about Liverpool. They are one of the best teams. They're at the top of the table. But I have to worry about the referee as well. What kind of bullshit they are gonna come up with next weekend to ruin that game? That is how paranoid the ref have made me, because every weekend there is something like that. So yeah, it is gonna go on forever. But for the game, Liverpool, they would be really happy. It was a great performance from them. They get the 3 points. They're back on top of the Premier League. And now they wait Arsenal next weekend. They have a mid-week game in the Champions League as well, so it's a busy week for them. Chelsea, they would be a bit disappointed that they did not get the win, but their performance was really good. I think it is one of the best performances that Chelsea have had against top 6 side in a couple of seasons. So they went to Anfield. They had more possession. They created created more chances, they were just not able to convert them. So but it is Maresca's first season, so they are in a transitional period, but I think it was a good game of football, and I think both teams in a way would be happy that with the way that they played. The only people who are not happy, I think, would be the Arsenal fans, not just because Liverpool won, but because of how the decision was officiated, and the referees again, like they literally suck at the moment. I really don't have anything nice to say about them. So yeah, that is it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game. Were Liverpool too good for Chelsea, or are Chelsea fan, are you happy with the way that your team is progressing? Even though you lost, I can even as a non-Chelsea fan, I can see how good they were in this game. And what are your views about the the referees? I always say that it's not just an Arsenal thing. It is it is for all the clubs out there, because one week one club is gonna get screwed over, and then the next week it's going to be another. So let me know what you guys thought of think of all of the entire situation in the comments below. I like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 400 subscribers before the month of October ends, so please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye bye.